And growing up, I wouldn't say it was pleasurable because I would get bullied because of this and called names and such. Probably my teen years. I was in Catholic school, and the the teachers, the nuns, when I talked about it, it seemed to make them all very uncomfortable. And not that I'm one, but we had studied the lives of the saints who had these very uncanny abilities to do things. And I just thought that they would be very accepting of it, but hence not. They ended up calling my parents down, and I was sent to see a psychiatrist at Catholic Charities. And since they couldn't seem to come to a conclusion of what was wrong with me, they suggested that I be institutionalized in a state hospital. And there is where my father's attitude changed also, because the psychiatrist that I had seen asked me questions, and I said, what I said. And he told my father that there was nothing wrong with me. He said it's probably that wacko Catholic school he's going to, and told them to keep me at home, where I began finishing my final years of high school being tutored at home. And again, it didn't make the ability go away. It was still there. I just kept it quiet. Whoever that psychiatrist was a lifesaver, because he said to my father, he's so naive, and he's only basically, I was 16, I was a youngster. He said he'll be raped within the first hour he's here by some of the characters that were already there. Because of my age, I had to be put in with adults. And that's when my father, I was taken home and made to be tutored at home. And even my own father was very cynical about it, until I brought him to the radio station one day and let him hit the switchboard plugs to randomly see how it would go. But in school, it was difficult. I also didn't come from what I'd consider, I would say, a normal household. It was dysfunctional. And there were times that, people just found me very simply as an object of ridicule. But that's humanity for you. If they don't understand something, they're inclined to poke fun at it or make fun of it. So that also caused me to really keep it to myself and not be so outgoing in communication about it. And it still stayed. It didn't go anywhere. It just kept progressing as time would go on. I think it reached its highlight in my late 20s, as I was invited on the radio show. And because people were so cynical about it, I became cynical toward it and started to doubt what was going on in its essence. Whereas once on the radio program, that definitely made me do an about face that maybe this wasn't as bad as I had been told to believe. Now, to learn more about me and the ability, please don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel.